everyone. Welcome back to another episode of our Imperial Agent walkthrough with our agent character, Aredon, as he navigates the murky political waters of the Imperial home planet of Droman Kos. Tonight we're going to be just continuing on with our mission for the Imperial Secret Service, basically. The group that he works for, and also under the thumb of a ruling Sith Lord from the Council, the Dark Council, called Darth Jadis. Sent us off to investigate some things, which we will be doing. Here is our guy. We're going to do a play right now. So this will be episode number 12 in our Imperial Agent walkthrough. We've got a few episodes of our Jedi Knight as well running, and that's up to, I think we'll be heading on the 4th episode of that soon. But this storyline, the storyline of the Imperial Agent, is actually really good and a lot of fun, especially as it gets up more intriguing at higher levels. So anyway, I'm still looking forward and enjoying running this walkthrough. I may be joined by some of my allies this evening if we get the opportunity to do a heroic mission or two, which I'd like to show you. I can always group with random people, which is something I did in one of my previous episodes, but it is better when I'm working with folks that I know, because we can coordinate, especially on some of the harder ones when we're used to playing with each other. It makes it a lot better for us. So anyway, here we are. We're on the planet of Droman Kos. We just left the Imperial Intelligence Agency right here, and we're going to head and do some other missions. Take a look at our map. So we do have a couple things. We have the Sith Sanctum Imperial request from the Imperial High Command to speak with Lord Cross, and then we have something up here. We speak to Renigan, who is a person is accusing that mercenary of killing Imperial citizens, or targeting them for hunting or murder. So for now, we're just going to head over here and conquer or take care of the first one, which is this meeting with Lord Cross. So as you can see, the Imperial city is really neat to look at. It's very dark and gloomy, a lot of storms up ahead, but has a distinct feel of the Empire. You know, I have a lot of mail. I want to check out, see what some of that is. Oh, my new join the battle rewards, yeah. So those were for because I'm a subscribed member. I will get the new stuff for the release that's coming out with the Starfighter, the PvP Starfighter missions that are coming, which will be kind of arena-driven, but free roaming space battles where you can fly wherever you want. It's not on rails.
They're scared of you here, aren't they? You come, you go. You're the freaking secret police.
Well, I'm glad that Kaleo thinks I'm somebody of value. They're secret police. Anyway, here's Lord Cross. We're going to give him a talking to right now. Deliver some information to him.
My lord, I have reports from the conflict with the Republic.
Good. Time was running out. Wait, aren't you the agent who was involved in the taking of the Brental Star? Tell me, what were your impressions of the Republic forces you fought?
So, you know what's interesting is his dialogue is impacted because we did that heroic mission back in episode 10, where myself and a couple of my friends journeyed to Droman Kos on the freighter, the Brental Star, or actually on the Black Talon, where we assaulted the Brental Star, which was a Republic ship, and took care of a traitor known as the General. So he's actually asking me about that specifically, which just shows you some of the depth of the dialogue in the game.
The Jedi leaders fight exceptionally well, but the enlisted men don't measure up to our own.
They spread themselves too thin, recruit too many to defend too much that is strategically worthless. I thank you for your insight in these reports. If you'll excuse me, I must study them before giving the Minister of War his marching orders.
Now you notice that Kaleo didn't like that. I'm not really sure why, but anyway, she didn't. I'm going to take these bracers. They are better than what I have. So See, those are, give me a 54, or a 51. My poison pit bracers are now just a little obsolete. Oh, they did me good while we were traveling around on the previous planet. So really, that's all we had to do there. This area here is more for the Sith, where the Sith go to train and collect some of their mission opportunities. So now we're going to move on to this mercenary, Renigan, and have a few words with him about these deaths of Sith and Imperial citizens in the city of Kos. Again, just to give you a little panoramic view of the city, and the Citadel is actually across this wide chasm, very hard to get to. You can only get to it by taxi pads. I could be running around in a speeder, but I'm not. You know what though? We do have a new speeder, don't we? There it is. Oh, okay. I don't know why I like the skill to use it. I'm perfectly skilled in speeders, but not a big deal.
I've got a shuttle to catch. You mind getting out of my way?
You've been a bad boy, Renigan. Murdering innocent citizens?
No, hold on. I never killed anybody who didn't have it coming. You've been listening to Wrightson. Great. Listen, I didn't murder anybody. I was just hired to tag some random citizens, that's all.
You admit you're mixed up in these brutal murders, then?
No! I never touched any of those victims. My clients did all the killings. I was hired by a group of Sith to organize games for them. Didn't realize what that meant until bodies started piling up. When I confronted them, they laughed. Said Sith have a birthright to hunt lowlives. It's like a sport to them.
That can't end well.
Sooner or later, there'll be a witness to one of these killings. I don't want to be around when that happens. I'm in over my head, and too many people are watching me now. So I can't even leave. I need help, and I'm willing to pay for it. You interested?
Well, he's willing to pay for my help to get him out of this jam. Sure,
Show me
why
what I
not?
can do for you.
I just want this problem to go away. And I only see two ways for that to happen. Either get rid of the loudmouth pointing fingers at me, or end that sick game the Sith are playing.
Well, you know, like I said many times before, playing Aredon is a good guy in the evil empire, so I'm not going to kill his accuser. I'm going to deal with the Sith.
I think your clients need to find a new hobby.
Works for me. I'll have a plan that'll get them so good, no one will have to worry about fallout. Take this hunter tag. Use it on Sith acolytes all around the city. The acolytes will become my clients' new targets. Don't worry. I'll make sure they survive. Come back when you're done, and I'll pay you.
All right, well, little paying job there to help this bounty hunter.
Destination?
So heck, we'll head right in there and take care of that, I guess. As you can see, we're taking our taxi across from the Citadel, which is right there. Oops, overshot. Should have just got off there, but it's not a big deal. Rainy. Okay, well, we are going to head back into the town, into the city of Kos, and get these Sith guys tagged. Plus, we have another little mission over here that we didn't run, which is a little spy mission we got going on, called On the Scent, where I have to speak to Amanda. So right now we're looking for Sith acolytes so we can tag them.
Kos City, all shiny and new. Makes you want to burn
Here's
the
one.
whole thing down.
So as you can see, the hunter tag is highlighted. We're just going to pop it at this guy and then move on. He's none the wiser. So we'll keep looking for these guys and get them tagged. I don't care about this guy, the speaker. obviously spreading lies about the Empire. Okay, let's see. We're probably going to have somebody over here we can tag. Huh. We will find one eventually. Let's go up here. Yeah, Sith acolytes will oftentimes have weapons on them, bladed weapons instead of guns, so makes it a little easier to pick them out. A lot of citizens around, but we need some Sithies. There we go. Okay, if we can locate one more around here, we'll be in good shape. See if there's one. Ah, there we go. This will mark that for him. Now we can return to Renigan. But first, we're going to go speak with Manda. We still have to do that. Go into this nice cantina, this lovely music
New
playing.
guy went to a Sith party once. He was the entertainment. Came back wrong. Had to put him down. This place is messed up.
Cleo always has some interesting dialogue for me there. Okay, looks like he's over here. We're gonna wander over here and talk to him.
Manda, the Lord of Sorrow sent me.
Listen carefully. I can say this once. A Chiss security officer stands at the bank. Hand him this gambling chip. He will give you a small item and further instructions. Now walk away casually.
Now our main mission is that one up here at the top called the Slave Secret. We're not doing that quite yet. I do want to get the social badge so I can get that little mission.
I've got the best
taken care of.
hardware and the best prices.
Yes, his Imperial social badge. Buy that from him.
Good hunting.
And we'll use it because that's part of the social mission there. So, social points you get from grouping with other players and taking on group missions. So like I said, we may get to do some of that tonight. It depends on if any of my guildmates pop on to help. Now, they might be playing, and we have two guilds. We have one on the Republic and on the Sith side, Imperial side. So, not sure what they're playing tonight. We talked a little bit about it. Perhaps one of them will pop in and join me. If not, we'll continue on our mainline quests, get those done. But if they do, then we're going to do this heroic right here, personal challenge.
Ready for departure.
And any other heroics that we pick up. I missed some
Enjoy
stuff
your
back here,
stay.
so notice I missed a few things of talking to some of the other intelligence agency folks. So since we got a little time to burn, after we complete this mission, I'm going to run back there and speak to Fixer 12 and load in the cashier and Watcher 3.
My client's already ambushed one of the acolytes you tagged. Wish I could have been there. Attacking Sith is a major crime, even for other Sith. I sent the authorities an anonymous tip to watch the acolytes closely. When my clients jumped the ones you tagged, they were arrested and executed. Best work I've done in a long time.
Ever consider a career in intelligence work?
And give up all this excitement? No thanks. My loudmouth friend ought to shut up, now that the killers have been caught. That should make life easier. Here, take these credits. Couldn't have pulled this off without you. See you around, friend.
Okay, well, my poison pit leggings are better, so we're going to take this. We're going to take this planetary commendation because those always have the opportunity to get us better equipment. And that said, we're going to run back to. Well, you know what? We're going to speed her back, make it a little faster. basic speeder here. I gotta get Aredon some cooler speeders. Anyway, we're gonna pass by here and then head back to Imperial Intelligence. Okay, so here we are back at Imperial Intelligence. We're going to swing in here. We got to talk to some folks that I missed as I was running out. Now you notice that mounts or vehicles, etc., are not allowed here, so we're just going to have to run in without them. Let's see where these folks are. All back in there, okay. Head back into this main area of Imperial Intelligence. That blue guy that just passed us was a CHIS. They are most notably the spies for the Empire. But again, I want to be different, so we're playing a human. So this appears to be Watcher 3.
Oh, hello. Sorry, I didn't expect you to come over. You're the field agent from Hutter, right? I'm Watcher 3.
Is there some sort of problem? Am I bothering you?
Sorry, that's why I'm here instead of in the field. Not so good with people. Surprised I even got a Watcher designation. If I can manage it, I'm sure you'll get a title soon.
How many Watchers are there, anyway?
Only Keeper knows for sure. I've never met a Watcher with a designation higher than 4. Watcher 1's on assignment right now, so it's just me and Watcher 2 here. Anyway, I should get back to work. I'm on surveillance duty, and I don't want to miss anything.
Good man. Make sure that you don't.
Of course. I won't keep you.
Okay, there. Look over here is we got Fixer 12. Apparently Fixers fix things.
You're the new blood? We'll see if you work out. I used to be a field operative, same as you. Now I'm a fixer. I keep this place running.
Why'd you stop working in the field?
Wasn't by choice. I was a good agent until a Jedi shoved a lightsaber through my lungs. That's service. That's sacrifice. People here will tell you that the Sith interfere with our work. Keepers always fighting with the Minister of Intelligence, that sort of thing. Maybe they're right, but it doesn't matter. Our job's to obey orders. Our job's to deal with the enemy.
And who do you consider to be our enemy?
The Empire has a lot of enemies. The Republic and Jedi first up. We should focus on getting them, not fighting one another. Remember that, and maybe you'll last longer than most new agents.
I'll try to keep it in mind.
Good choice. Be careful out there.
I don't know, he seems to be a bit of a whiner. We are certainly not that. Okay, let's see. We got one more person to talk to here. Looks like they're up this way. Yeah, right over here by this hollow terminal.
Tukaki mem panino, am kabina bek memno kimgam, unuk inu memno, am kakam mem perolak palak.
You're the only alien I've seen in Imperial Intelligence.
Laboram amga, mamni nikal, nagnaya mamni kamgam.
You must have licked so many boots to get where you are today.
Tukaki mem panino, am kabina bek memno kimgam. Raka kalankara, niniak oramagyang megik.
The truth is, we need all the help we can get.
Raka kemyu amkam nemnu, namgan bak umnok kijak. Memua pemguana, kum.
Okay, well, we learned a little bit more about our Imperial Intelligence Fellows. And we'll move on to some of our more pressing matters. We got a thing for doing item modification. We'll do that on the way out too. Take care of some of these lesser missions that we have available to us. I did hear back from one of my guildmates. They're going to be on in a while, so I don't know if we'll get to the heroics in this episode, but we certainly will in the next. I will probably record 2 this evening so that I can get this episode 12 done, and then also get episode 13 done while running with
Ready
some
for departure.
companions. Make it more interesting. Alright, where do we need to go from here? So we're going to go... Yeah, we're just going to pop over right
Enjoy
here.
your stay.
So we're going to go up and meet that Chiss by the bank. This one here, and do this one. Pretty close to leveling. I doubt these two will level us though, so just keep on going. I do like this city. I think it's got it. Like I said, one of the things I like about the game is every place has a pretty unique look to it. This certainly is no different. The Imperial City is pretty unique looking. Okay, so get a little lag here in casts. There are 138 people here, so doesn't surprise me completely. But let's see, where's the item modification bench? You know, we can always look on our map. It's a wonderful thing about our map. Here, modification station. It's gonna be, oh, okay, it's in this little building over here. So we're gonna go right in here. And there it is. So, basically, I think we already have our weapon outfitted. Yes, we do. But anyway, I'll drag this over. One thing I can do is, let's try this. We'll take our gun out for now, put it right there so it's easy to figure out where it is. We'll just slide that on over here. I don't have an augmentation kit, but anyway, you can add additional augmentation slots. I'm not going to do that right now, but I just want to show you that we do have this. They're the same skill mods, so there's really nothing more to put in here. So I'm not sure I'm going to complete this one. Oh, and Jaguna. Oh man, I have to go back to Jaguna to do that. Yeah, well, we already got our gun outfitted, so I'll probably just drop that mission. And then we're going to go meet this Chiss up here by the bank. If you recall, Jaguna is the city of
I
Nemor
have a
the Hutt.
gambling chip for you.
And I have a package for you. Do not open it. Better if you don't even look at it. There is an MK line droid. I'll show you where to find it. The package goes there. Long live the Emperor.
Okay, well, I have to go find a line droid, so this mission's going to take us a little longer than some. In the meantime, we're going to pop open our speeder again. And head out. We definitely want to head toward the top mission we have there, Slave Secrets. We're going to do that. As far as we're getting any lag at all, I mean, I got a very good computer with 50 meg internet connection. We should be fine, but it could just be that it's crowded on the planet. Alright, so we're going to hop on a little speeder here.
Ready for departure.
We're going to take it to right here, this outpost Tempest.
Enjoy your stay.
It's always nice to pass up by a battle and see what's going on. Anyway. can see we're going right to this little outpost here. Alright. The area we want to go to is up here to the left. It's the slave secrets on the map. I'm looking at the little map right here. You can see where we belong. Also, there appears to be some crafting materials for me here. You'll notice Cleo does the scanning of the crafting materials and collects them for me. Again, you don't actually do your own crafting. You're the hero. You have little punks to do that. Oh, we attracted a creature.
Take this, ugly.
Oh man. I totally forgot to equip my gun. Wonder why I wasn't shooting anything. We'll help her this way. That was pretty silly of me. Okay. Now we'll put our gun back in. At least that didn't become a traumatic experience for us. So yeah, our mission, well, let's see, that's the heroic. There's where we need to go right there, and looks like there's some things to pick up on the way too, so we'll continue on. Now we're at 26 minutes, so I'm not going to keep this one going on too much longer. I'll probably collect a couple of missions here, and we'll call it a episode closed.
Exactly as reported. A Degree 6 revolt, population equivalent to the Duros uprising on Zilior. Subjects occupy a moderate radius of jungle. Good. Good. I recognize you from my dealings with Imperial intelligence. I am Lord Drow. When the Empire encounters resistance on its conquered worlds, they call me. I'm here to end the slave uprising on Drummond Cass.
You enjoy your job, don't you?
Dominating lesser beings and squashing their will to resist? Of course I enjoy it. I think you will too.
No.
Situation is this. A Sith Lord was constructing a colossal statue of himself in the jungle. His slaves revolted and armed themselves. The Colossus remains unfinished, and well-armed slaves now control the jungle. An embarrassment for the Empire, but an opportunity for me.
Sounds like the perfect opportunity to thin the slave population.
Slave deaths will be a byproduct of my plan, but not the focus. I'm testing a toxic weapon, a poison called Quell. Its victims experience a prolonged state of agonizing pain before finally dying. The victims' allies are so horrified by Quell's effects, they lose their wills to resist. At least that's what I intend to prove.
I don't know how I feel about that.
What a disturbing experiment. You're quite the sadist, Lord Drow.
Please, there's no need for flattery. I need someone to introduce a controlled amount of Quell into the slave's water supply, so that I can determine the proper dosage. Work is dangerous, there will be armed slaves everywhere, but your success will be well rewarded. What do you say?
I'll serve the Empire in any way I can.
Superb. Then let's get started. My assistant, Sergeant Slarin, will recommend the correct dosage of Quell and give you a supply. See him at the research tent.
Now, this seems like it's something that might be a little against the grain for my character, being that he's not a bad guy, so poisoning people to writhe in agony doesn't seem like something that he would be keen on. Let's see.
If I know Lord Drow's tastes, which unfortunately I do, he sent you for the Quell toxin.
I'm helping him put down the slave revolt.
Do you truly understand what he's asked you to do? What if I told you this experiment is pointless? That past studies have shown increased suffering has no impact on the speed of surrender? This has nothing to do with accelerating the end of a rebellion. Lord Drow simply takes perverse thrill in gratuitous suffering.
I'm sure Lord Drow wouldn't appreciate these comments.
Don't get me wrong, Lord Drow is very good at what he does, but he lets his personal bents impede our efficiency. I want this assignment over with. The faster this rebellion ends, the faster I'll be reassigned to more important work.
Serving Lord Drow's bloodlust has stunted my career. If not for his inefficiency, I'd be a captain by now.
You think a lot of yourself?
I know my potential, just as I know who's holding me back from achieving it. Lord Drow's dosage of quell toxin will have slaves writhing in agony for pointless weeks, during which this area will remain volatile. I've prepared a dose that will kill the slaves efficiently, which is better for the Empire and for me. Will you deliver my dosage instead?
So it's bad to make them suffer, obviously, so I think the quick death will be better.
Let's end this revolt efficiently and kill off these renegades.
Wonderful. It's the right thing for everyone. Well, almost everyone. I'll give you a maximum dose of quell toxin. Inject it into the slave camp's water filtration systems and see Lord Drow afterward.
Okay, well, we know what we got to do. We need to head into this area where there's a slave revolt. I do believe that is going to be a great place for us to stop tonight. This area is full of combat and violence, and we got to poison some water supplies, and see we got to contaminate these water tanks and all that good stuff. So we're going to do that in the next episode. That said, I might get to that episode again later tonight when I get to group with a companion of mine, a friend in my guild. So, but for now, Aredon signing off, saying goodbye, and I will talk to you soon.